Hello, my Aries friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your wealth forecast for November. What's happening in your financial life? This is the I Can Do It cards by Louise Hay. So hopefully this gives us all a jolt of positive energy. What's happening in my Aries financial life? What do they need to see? Thank you. I have the strength to remain calm in the face of change. So things might be changing for you. We'll have to see, but you're going to remain calm in the face of change. I am in the process of making positive changes in all areas of my life. Good. Well, I hope that is true for us in this reading. So let's see. Aries, what do we need to know for our Aries friends? What's happening with their money, their finance, their jobs, their careers, their collective wealth? What's happening for my Aries friends? This is going to be an expanded version of the previous financial readings you've seen. This is exclusive to Patreon at the $10 level by sign, and also on Vimeo, available for individual purchase. What's happening for our Aries friends? What do they need to know? Finance, business, career, money. November, what's happening? Is that okay? The Knight of Pentacles. So your plan, you've been fighting the good fight. The Five of Swords there, winning the battle, but still involved, still shrouded. Shrouded in, you're victorious, but you're still it's still heavy. The Knight of Cups, some sort of emotional situation coming in, and real clarity. So maybe the clarity is what brings the emotion to the surface. What else do we have here for our Aries friends in the finance, the business, the career section of their lives? What is it they need to know for November of 2019? Can you believe November already? Wow. The Strength card. You're going to need your courage. You're going to need your determination. You're going to need your suave, okay? The Strength card is about charm, too. It's about using your smooth. So what is it that this clarity might come in, and you need to really, stand your ground. You need to stand your ground, it feels like. This is November. What do my Aries friends need to know about their money in November? The Magician. You can manifest whatever it is you want. Nice. Three of Swords. So something was disappointing, maybe even painful. Sorrow. The good news is you're on the other side of it, though, or at least it feels like you're on the other side here. There's not as much blood in this card as sometimes there are. What's happening here with our air sign? Pardon me, Aries. The Six of Pentacles. Someone's going to help you. You're going to see clearly where the help is being offered, where you should be generous, what you should be doing. What's happening for our Aries people? Aries people of this world. The Hermit. Seeking some advice, seeking some counsel. Seeking your path, looking for your path, the path to the all-knowing. Look at the intuition here at play, and down here in the bottom. This is real, intuition, finding your path, knowing which way you need to go. Two more cards here, please. Two cards for my Aries friends. Two cards for the Aries people of this world. There's the Empress, creation. Beautiful. Beautiful energy there. So knowing exactly where your path is leading you, what you need to do to create, and making those plans privately, making those plans quietly so that nobody else necessarily knows. And I'm not saying it's a secret, but you're not out there, broadcasting what you're doing, my Aries friends. One more card here. There we go, in the Ten of Swords. So perhaps that generosity is coming to an end. You cut it off. Wow. All right. Well, listen, we have the Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So there is some sort of lack here for you, some sort of financial lack, it feels like. The Five of Pentacles is just that. It's a lack. So either you're missing something, you are missing financial, or you might be in a little bit of a pickle right now, and that generosity is cut off. All right, so this is our first week, second week, third week, fourth week of November, and then we're going to read them across as well. So let's start out with the first week. The Knight of Pentacles has our plan. What is the slow and steady way you are executing this plan? Now, Knight of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There might be someone else involved, but really, this is your plan, I feel. This is your plan, that you have a lot of moxie is what the word that came to mind. Moxie is an old-fashioned term for brass, okay? Nerve. You've got a lot of nerve, which is not a bad thing, which is, I think a lot of energy propelling you forward. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, one foot in front of the other. He is methodical, plodding. What's the Knight of Pentacles here for, please, for my Aries friends? The Knight of Pentacles with their finance. What's their money? The Knight of Pentacles is all about finance and money. This could be an offer on a property, although I don't see any other property here. But, something is coming to an end. That plan that you've been working on is changing. It's morphing. I don't mean the plan is going away. It certainly could be, though, depending on what happens here. But, it is changing. This has been a battle that you've been fighting for quite some time. And truthfully, I think you're unhappy with it. You're dissatisfied with it. Something about it has to end. It's happening with the Knight of Pentacles and the World card. What portion of the plan is coming to a close? What portion of the plan for my Aries friends is coming to a close? What is the Knight of Pentacles here for, please? Thank you. Well, there's a partnership involved here. There's a give and take, a reciprocity, and that's what's here, this generosity. I think that's what's coming to a close, and that's pretty evident here in the last week of November. So if you've been generous with someone or someone's been generous with you, you might have a little bit of a shortfall come the end of the month. What's the Strength card about here, please? Why is the Strength card here in the first week of November for my Aries friends? Happening with the Strength card. Now the Strength card is a card of Leo. It is a card, something comes in, upsets the balance, and you feel very strongly about this. You are disappointed in this. I think it's the news, the financial news that comes in of the lack. My goodness. The Tower coming in, Scorpio energy along with the Leo energy. So a very, very powerful, strong energy. Now remember, we have a Mercury retrograde in Scorpio at 27 degrees, which begins on October 31st. So this is all of November, or most of November, that's going to be in Mercury retrograde. It goes direct on November 20th, leaves shadow on December 7th. So you're going to spend a good portion of November in Mercury retrograde. So it's So if you have to redo something, reevaluate, renew, anything like that, just take your time with it, okay? The Page of Swords. It's going to be some difficult conversations, most likely in the first week of November, where your money is concerned. All right, so what is this card here? I have the strength to remain calm in the face of change. And there are changes coming here, my Aries friends. I am in the process of making positive changes in all areas of my life. So these changes may be disappointing. There may be a generosity that ends here, a financial generosity that ends here, my Aries friends. But rest assured, you are the magician, and you can create exactly what you want. Maybe this ending was a good thing. The Hermit is a card of guidance. He's the scholar on the hill. So if you do need guidance, legal guidance, or whatever kind of guidance you think you might need, by all means get it, because the end of the struggle is coming in for you. You are going to find your path. Your path to happiness is coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I don't think it's here in this month. It is coming in for you, though. I think you are finding your way to put this battle down, to put this battle down and manifest exactly what it is you want to create. See clearly with that vision what it is you want to do. All right, and that's going to bring in some happiness and joy with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's really kind of divine timing at play. So our Five of Swords here is the battle, hard fought and won, bruised and bloody, but you've been victorious. Okay? Now, something about that is going to change. Again, Scorpio energy on the table. That's the energy of Mercury. We are heading into Scorpio on October 23rd, so through November 21st. So you're going to spend a good portion of November in Scorpio too. Scorpio is a very intense energy. It's going to upset the balance here. All right. This fight that you've been in, this battle that you've been waging for a while, this struggle that you have been, rallying against and making progress, but not finished with, is going to end. That's what's going to end. You've got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. So things are going to come to a conclusion, and most likely a conclusion of your vision, what you had in mind for it. The Magician here. What are my Aries friends creating here with the Magician in the second week of November? The Ace of Swords. You are creating. All right, so here's where you come up with the plan. The second week of November, you come up with the vision to change things dramatically. You are going to see clearly what you need to do, what you need to cut out. This is a new idea, a new thought process. This is you freeing yourself, and it's also victory coming through here. So this victory is going to transform the landscape for you. Right? I have the strength to remain calm in the face of change, and the Death card is most definitely change. I am making progress. I am in the process of making positive changes in all areas of my life. Perfect. Tell me about the High Priestess. What does the all-knowing High Priestess have to say? So, the High Priestess can be a number of things, but first and foremost, she's mysterious. She doesn't tell everybody what she's doing. Not that she's secretive. She keeps things quiet. She'd rather show them than tell them. And here you are, absolutely. You know which way you're going in the second week of November, but you're not telling anybody yet. You have already made the decision what to do. You've made it here with the Magician. You see clearly the vision you need to enact to create what it is you want. And the end is what you want to create. All right, so you want to put an end to this generosity. So are you the one that's giving the generosity, or is someone else giving it to you? The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini might be involved here as well. This is a relationship that is close to you. It might even be with your mother or someone that is a mother figure. It is about the Queen of Pentacles and the security that she derives from this generosity, okay? Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing individual, certainly, but very focused on caring for others. So you might be involved in generosity with a family member, someone that you thought you saw eye to eye with, but now the plan has changed and things are coming to a close. What's happening here with the Page of Cups? It's the emotional situation, the emotional news. Yeah, you're going to deliver the news that you're not certain you want to continue this any further. And that's going to be met with some disappointment. Maybe someone is giving you that news and you are brokenhearted or in pain as a result. Tell me why the Empress is here, please. The third week of November. The third week of November. Justice, making it legal. Card of Libra. You might be making something legal. If that's the case, get some legal advice for this decision that you've made. The Justice card implies balance, though. You're going to bring it back into balance. It's going to be fair. It's going to be just. Maybe things are finally going to be just for you in the financial realm. This is the third week of November here. What's happening here with the Three of Swords for my Aries friends? The lovers, the partnership. The partnership has caused you pain. The choice is going to be difficult. The choice that the lovers brings, by the way, too, that's the Gemini card. The choice that the lovers brings in is going to be a difficult decision. It's not going to be easy. This is going to be a painful choice. What else did we have here? The King of Pentacles. You have to assume control. All right, now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing, kind individual, and she is very comfortable. She wants to make sure that everyone is comfortable in her kingdom, and the king is now the provider. So you are now making the choice. Now the choice is whether or not to continue this providership, this sponsorship, so to speak, or whether or not to end it. And I truly think you're ending it. Thank you. You are ending it. The Five of Pentacles. Someone is ending a sponsorship here. The Empress here for? Why is the Empress here for? the Aries people of this world in the third week of November. What do we have here? The Knight of Pentacles. You are finally going to end this cycle with the Knight of Pentacles, the World card, and the partnership. So I don't know that you're ending the partnership, certainly possible, but you are ending the generosity within that partnership. You are ending the give and take, okay? The kindred spirit relationship makes no difference as far as finance is concerned. Now, there is pain, there's sorrow, so there's probably some guilt there as well. But you know what? You have to do what's right for you. So if ending it is the right thing for you, you don't want to put yourself in a position of lack to help someone else. Temperance, you're going to find your balance. I don't know where I'm talking about here. You're going to find your balance. You're going to make your peace with your vision of what needs to happen. The Ace of Swords is your crystallized vision about where this is going, what you're doing, what you're taking with you, what you're going to continue to give, if anything. What's this? That's a card of Sagittarius. There's healing involved there as well. Healing involved there for the Aries. What's happening with the Ace of Swords here in the last week of November? You're going to hear messages that bring you a new opportunity. Things are going to change very swiftly here with the Death card. This is going to go from victory, wounded, and battle-weary, but victory, to a situation that you are now juggling back and forth, and you're going to have to communicate where you want to go. And I think you want to take a leap of faith in a different direction than this generosity that's already on the table. So what is it with the Six of Pentacles? Nine of Wands, there are boundaries, there are walls up. You know, you're feeling very strongly whether or not you should or shouldn't. Maybe somebody's trying to take advantage of you. They might be taking more than you feel they need. They might be taking advantage of you in other ways, but financially is the result. It's the Six of Pentacles about here, the give and take. The Six of Cups, well, there might be children involved, and that's where you draw the line. You draw the line at the generosity for the children and not maybe for the Empress, the mother. I don't know how you can do that. Maybe you'll support the kids in their college and things like that, but you're not supporting their mom anymore, that kind of thing. Maybe it's about, you know, holding fast to your comfort zone, you know, so you don't have the lack. That's what I think it is. You don't have the lack. The Six of Pentacles is too much give and take. You're giving out too much. It's time to put a stop to that. It's time to put, you know, some limits on it. Put some boundaries on it. And, you know, you have to maintain your comfort zone. You have to maintain your stability, your foundation. You have to maintain your wealth. Okay, you might be waiting to do this. You might be looking at things from all different perspectives, trying to get a good bead on which way you should go. But the bottom line is the Ten of Swords here in the fourth week of November. You're going to be finding yourself at an impasse here. And you're going to be saying, nope, I have to change it. I have to end it. And that's where the Knight of Swords comes in. You know, he can have some really harsh conversations. He's very quick to charge in and speak without thinking. So make sure if you are speaking to someone, these harsh conversations early in the month, you know, make sure you balance them out, because there is a connection here. There is a love here. And I don't think you want to jeopardize that, but there is guilt about what you want to do. There is guilt and the consequence of this family, this happiness here. There's an issue coming up with, I would say, your family and finance, my Aries friends. Anything further here on this reading for our Aries friends, financially, wealth, business, career? Anything further? What do they need to know? The Knight of Cups. Do it with kindness. Do it with kindness, okay? You have to do this with kindness. There is great love there, and just because you love someone does not mean that you are obligated or feeling guilty in helping them, okay? You've probably helped them for quite a long time, my Aries friends. And if you're finished, you're finished. You have to maintain your own self of sense and security, all right? My Aries friends, I do hope you found that useful for November. If you like this new format, please comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And thanks so much for being a patron of mine on Vimeo and also Patreon. I do reserve about 10 readings per week for any emergency situations that might come up for my patrons and subscribers. So if you have a situation you want fairly immediate guidance on, I'd be more than happy to set that up for you. Check my schedule at karmic1tarot.com and you'll find those openings. Thank you.